Hi there again. This flow is a mat-based flow where we work through some engagement through the core, introducing some hip rotation, working through single leg, and then add in some complexity with some double leg work. Please enjoy. Curling in through the spine, so C-curl all the way down. Let go. From here we just come into a bridge to mobilize. So we'll walk the feet in nice and gently, land the feet. So bring them in so you can almost touch them. This way we're in lifting the hips and the core rather than depending on the hamstrings too much. Rising gently up, peeling those vertebrae nice and high, squeeze them up. Now lift the arms up and float them all the way back. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, lift nice and high, driving that chest up towards the chin as well. Now, as we come through here, leave the hips nice and high. If you want to, roll to the balls of the feet, keep the knees in line with the hips and thighs, float the arms through and let them land in the ground. Pushing strongly, right down to the very fingertips. Okay, now as you lift your arms up, I want you to lower your hips. Rolling through your spine, you extend the arms over and up. Pushing up, driving into the hands, right to the very fingertips and all the way down. Good, one more, rising up. Squeeze and lift. And then release gently all the way down. Good. And we're going to release here. Tuck the knees into the chest, give your hips a nice, glutes a nice stretch, lengthen out through the lower back. Okay, so from here, we're lifting, using the legs. There's a couple of options. We can tuck that back knee in and use the hands, okay? Otherwise, you can keep the knee in by using just the abdominals. The head can stay down or it can lift up. And we're just going to lift and lower this long leg 3 times with a pointed foot and 3 times with a flexed foot. Okay, so lifting up, we're dropping down, down and up. 2 and 3. Now change your foot line and 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Switch legs. Switch that working leg. They're both working. Point down, 1 and 2 and 3. Keep breathing. Flex and drop 1. So feel the difference in the leg as you flex the foot. 2 and 3 and bring them both in. Good. Okay, from here, draw the knees out nice and wide. And you're going to point the toes or have a neutral foot. Open the arms wide, drop the legs wide, squeeze the glutes as you come nice and wide and anchor the belly to the spine. Squeezing in, squeezing the knees in together and open up. 2 and 3. And once again, change the foot line, flex it and down. 1, changes it a little bit and 2, squeeze and 3 and bring it in. Good, squeeze those knees in. So we're going to work to rotate here. So once again, holding one leg in, you're going to work to push the leg out, push, circle it round on that pointed foot, and push and circle round. Now I want you to maintain stability left to right here. Don't allow yourself to roll over too much. Don't allow this to happen, okay? And then flex the foot. So we push and rotate on the flex foot. Good. 2 more. Push, rotate, out wide, and in, and 1 more. And press round. Support the head with the hands if you need to. Good. Change the working leg. So pointed toe pushes out, flexes around, circles around. So we external rotation on that hip, round. 1 more with a pointed foot, round. Flex foot, push. You can hold that top knee if you need to. Round you go. push. Head, neck and shoulders rest down, or they can lift up, depends how much intensity you want here, and round. Good, and tuck the knees. Okay, we're changing the direction, so we're gonna work from a top straight leg, okay? Or one leg can stay bent. You're gonna drop the leg to the side, neutral or pointed foot, dropping down, circle round, lifting back up. Okay, head, neck and shoulders lift. Hold the opposite shin or let it go. Dropping out, circle round, lift up. One more with a point, round, circle, and up. Flex, same thing. Drop, anchor into that opposite hip. Keep the belly to the spine, turn. You might get a hip clunk, it's okay. True story. Okay, come in, switch sides, point. Good, dropping wide, circle and up. Dropping wide, circle and up. One more with a pointed foot. Feeling that difference between the flex and the pointed foot. Drop, circle and up. One more drop, circle. Is that 3 or 4? Do one for luck. Coming in and tuck the knees in. Good. Okay. So we want a little bit more work there. We can add both legs together. So we're going to come in for both legs, lifting up. Now you're going to lift the legs up and lift the arms up, taking the arms away. So you can come through the midline of the body. As you lift, try to peel the tailbone up. So you're using your lower abdominals as well. Come into almost where we cross the arms and legs over and then float them away. Okay? And in. And away. And in. And away. And change that foot line. Flex. In. And away. Nice, straight, strong legs. In. Close it up. And away. One more. In and away. Good, bring it down. Come into your bridge. Just to ease off into bridge. Rising up with those hips. Nice and strong. So just an active recovery here. Float the arms overhead. Push, 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 squeeze, lift higher. Engage the glutes. Rolling the spine down. Rolling the arms down. Let it go. Nice, we're coming into double leg positions, okay, on the rotations. So the first one we did, we went out. Now, so we're gonna go out, turn, lift. See if you can't come into this position at the end, okay? So we're coming down, arms and shoulders down if you need to, circle and up, okay? And down, and circle and up. Let's go flex foot. Down, you can take the arms overhead if it feels good and circle back round and up. So you go in arms and legs circle and drop and circle and up. Good, and tuck the knees in. Did we do 3 there? I think might have done 2, don't worry. Okay, and this one, we go in the opposite direction. So the legs come wide first and they circle round, meet together out there and come back up, okay? So we lift up, arms are wide, drop in, so pointed foot or neutral foot, dropping down, circling around, coming up and in, dropping down, circle round. So there's 3 with a pointed leg, up and in. Now the lower you drop the legs, the harder it works. Circle, and up. Now flex your feet, feel the difference. Dropping in, sweep around, heels tap together, and up. 2 more, and you've done. Sweep, squeeze, and up. And 1 more, round, squeeze, and up, and tuck it in. Well done. Okay, set the feet wide than your mat. You're going to open the arms and drop the knees across to one side. Being mindful to squeeze the glute on your back hip, pushing that hip flexor up. Lots of work here in the hip flexors, keeping those legs in. Nice, and then switch over to the other side. Soften. See if you have any pressure on the inside of your knees, just adjust the foot to where it needs to be. Being mindful to take some nice deep breaths here. Replenish the body. Coming gently in through here, let's come straight into spinal twist. So tucking your knees in, float the arms wide, drop the knees across. Doesn't matter which side, we're going both ways. You can take hold of your top hand onto your top leg. If you want some more here, we lengthen the leg, pushing the leg underneath us, away, long in the spine. And lift the head and take the eye gaze in the opposite direction to the legs. Nice, long, deep breath in and out. When you're ready, draw the knees gently in together, coming up to center, and take them across to the other side. Allow them to land. This is a stretch here, the lower back, hips. Take the leg long if it feels good. And you can always shuffle that bottom leg out the way just to get a little bit more depth on your top leg. Lift the head, look in the opposite direction. Take some nice breaths, close your eyes if it feels good. And when you're ready, you can roll those knees back in together. Come in through waterfall, so lift the legs nice and high. And just tick-tock those legs side to side if it feels good. Just acknowledge the weight shift through your sacrum and maybe forward and back. So now we're reaching the hands up. Hold on to the outsides of the feet. Find your happy baby pose. So we're not happy baby, let's try and lengthen back through the back of the neck. Sometimes a tendency to try and curl the tailbone up and pull the back of the head down, okay? So we've got a gap in the neck and a gap into the lower back. So let's try and flatten out through there. Take the tailbone down, all the way in. And you can mobilize here in your happy baby side to side. Stretching out maybe the right leg a little longer or the left leg a little longer. Don't feel that any of these postures need to be still. Body is a moving vessel. And when you're ready, soles of the feet in together. And we drop down and start to come through into your resting postures. Supta Bandha Konasana or reclined butterfly. To release into your full Savasana, corpse's pose, coming in. So if you feel this tension in your lower back in this position, you can always bend the knees, land the feet slightly wider, and drop your knees in together. And this takes the pressure through that lower back, tips the pelvis slightly, and you're allowed to feel just a bit more rested through your spine. Take as long as you need to here. And enjoy your rest. Om Namaste. So, if you enjoyed any of those practices, whichever one you decided to go for, please subscribe, like, and click the bell, hit the bell up here somewhere so that you're able to get notifications of when we post new routines and new information about yoga. Thank you for your energy. Om Namaste.